This way. Alright, well, how am I supposed to know? This is complicated. Damn it!
Try the other door.
What, am I gonna try every door? This is the last door. Huh? This has... No, this... How? How is there a glitch? How? Well, we're getting in one way or another. Who are you? I'm looking for someone. I'm doing my review to Silent Hill 2. I'm confused. I'm looking for my wife. You mean her? She's right there. Her? Oh, my head. My head. My. Anyways, I never played the original Silent Hill 2, so going into this remake, I was completely new. And I finally completed the game, and what an experience. This remake is one of the better remakes, and if you're a fan of Resident Evil series, the Alan Wake 2 sort of style game in terms of gameplay, then you're gonna love this game. And actually with this game, you get to play as the main protagonist. Unlike Alan Wake 2 when I look back on it. This is a graphically jaw-dropping game. Incredible storytelling, enjoyable combat, jump scares. Get up first! And if you are in two minds whether to pick up this game, if you do, you will not regret it. It doesn't mean that it didn't come with its problems that we're gonna get to later on. So this will be my review for Silent Hill 2. Jesus! Who are you? Silent Hill 2 is one of the best games I've played this year, and probably because I've never played the original, so I was going into this completely blind. For me, it delivered on my expectations on what I wanted with this game. And for someone who loves the horror genre, I wouldn't call it a horror game. I would say this game is a cross between the horror genre and the psychological thriller.
What is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you.
The game keeps you guessing, and it's heavily focused on exploration, putting the pieces together while still adding in that Resident Evil / Alan Wake 2 gameplay.
No. You're not.
If you are not familiar with the story of Silent Hill 2 like I was, it is about a man named James Sunderland who is trying to get over his wife who died over 3 years ago. But he gets a strange letter from her telling him that she is waiting for him on Silent Hill and that she's in fact alive.
Could you really be in this town?
Is it in his head? What has actually happened? Has she been kidnapped?
What the hell is going on?
And the game makes you just question everything throughout the whole of your playthrough. And with 8 possible endings, which I didn't actually realize, that is crazy how many there are. They are determined by how you play with James throughout the game. So during your first playthrough, you will only get 1 of 3 endings, and then during your new game plus, you can then get 1 of another 5. So there is a lot of replayability to this game, and this is a game I want to flip in platinum. The way the game tells the story with James and the other characters you meet, the voice acting, James as a character, the performances are incredible.
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, I see that you didn't make it out yet.
Yeah. I just didn't get around to it yet.
Well, at least you got your appetite back.
That's probably just Laura messing around.
The little girl? Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
Then you have Eddie, who just seems messed up in the head, and I'm not sure what he was doing, but damn, what the hell are you doing in that toilet?
I didn't do it, I swear.
Hey, are you okay?
I
My
didn't
gosh,
do
they-
anything. It was like that when I got here. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I came here. Oh.
Oh, let's put his hand on the toilet seat. It's disgusting. Oh, God, you're going to catch something, man. You got Angela, who is seriously crazy, but very convincing.
Angela,
What the hell was going on?
are you all right?
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, she's gone look good. She's gone Delulu again.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
And you've also got that little girl, Laura. Flipping locked me in some room.
I hid it. In there.
Laura?
Oh, you stupid little girl, man. I would bust your ass. If you were in Days Gone and you're one of those nukes, I would shoot the hell out of you. I'm joking. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that.
And of course, Maria, who when I first saw, I was like, damn, she's actually quite hot. I was like, damn, I'm not used to seeing these sort of characters in games. I'm used to the Western sort of made characters. It's crazy how these are literally the only characters in the game, which I only realized till I finished the game. Wow, there's only like 4 characters in the game. It works. And they are so flipping memorable and they just add to the experience. Now, I was a fan of Alan Wake 2, and upon reflection, that game's story was super complicated. Even to this day, when I reflect back on that game, I'm like, what's the story? What's kind of happened? I'm like trying to work out like what happened. Like I need to remind myself. I enjoyed the story much more with Silent Hill 2. It was a bit more simplistic. Alan Wake 2, Resident Evil, this remake is definitely heavily inspired by those games, and that's only a good thing. But this game is simply beautiful. The environments are crazy. The amount of time I took just to explore and just embrace what's around me. The places you visit, the amount of detail is mind-blowing. And you can only just appreciate the level of commitment and work that's gone into this. Throughout the game, there are a lot of puzzles. And it can be a good thing or a bad thing. Now, I have to say I was pretty thick when it came to these damn puzzles. Oh my, I didn't realize I was that bad. I was. Some of them could be a matter of collecting certain items and then bringing them back and finding a damn code which is staring in your face and you didn't even realize. Seriously, you had the code right there. Now what? Now what's the code for the briefcase? Oh, I'm so dumb. Some of them are really clever. So clever that I didn't even realize. I was like, I don't know what this damn code did. I was like, there's some photos here, but what are these stupid photos? Then I realized that the amount of people on those photos would actually represent a number. I was like, oh, I should have looked into that more.
Okay. I've got this. I can do this damn puzzle. Focus. You take your time. Don't rush.
1 minute later.
Screw it. I need to look on. This is so hard. Is that it? Is that... I would have... No, I would have got that. I would have got that.
There's no way I'm getting through this. What? There's a bug. There wasn't on that bit. I was determined that much in the game that I was not going on YouTube. I was like, no, I'm going to refrain from doing it. I spent so much time and I was like, no, I was determined to do it on my own. And there was a game-breaking bug on this certain level. I've wasted so much time. Can I even get through the game now? So green face. Oh. Did we do this one? We're going to be here a while. And I have to say, this did piss me off so much. It was the hexagon thingamajig that rotates. We just finished it on stream because I was confused. And then when I played it off stream, something's not right here. And I looked online for a walkthrough. And then I was like, I'm not getting these certain places that should unlock. That's because there was a game-breaking bug. And I was like, wow. People have said literally, until they put out a patch, you cannot actually progress the game. What? And not to mention after that, when I did get past it, and I'll tell you how I did it, there was another glitch. What? Yep, a door wasn't opening. But But before that, the hexagon thing. What I had to do, which was absolutely crazy, someone found a flipping way to get past it. They said if you've got the physical box to the game, then you can do this. I'm not sure if you can do this with the digital, because I don't know if the update file is automatically added to the digital version. Delete the game off your hard drive, re-download it, do not update it, because that is what's breaking the damn game. So I stopped the update file, I reloaded the game, and then it managed to actually progress the game, which I was like, wow, it actually worked. Then I updated the game, went into a damn room, and I was stuck again. I was like, I'm pretty sure this door is supposed to be open. After these certain enemies, the door should have unlocked. So all I did was, it wasn't that bad. I just reloaded the game, and for some reason it worked. And then I was like, okay, I don't like these game-breaking bugs. It was only 2 that I experienced. This one was hindering my progression. Listen, it's giving me PTSD with some of these Ubisoft games.
Come on, don't worry.
Leave me alone. I don't want it. I don't want
Assassin's
anything.
Creed Unity, Mortal Phoenix, right? What about Valhalla?
No, I
There's a few good patches coming soon. So all you gotta do is give us your money. Come on, plus the microtransactions. You want some armor sets? You know you want. Come on. You're not gonna own these games. You're just gonna rent them.
With the making of this video, I did see that they did release a few days ago a hot fix for this issue. Obviously, I'm still including it in my review because this was my experience. It doesn't matter, it still happened. But if you think it's going to affect you, it shouldn't, because they have done a hot fix. The gameplay was super smooth. I didn't have any other bugs or glitches in the game. And I didn't think it would be, because first of all, it's Konami, and also the trailer made out the combat looked a bit clunky. But for me, the combat was super smooth. Now, with some of these monsters, now I won't show you the big bosses because that's going to be spoilerish, but with these bosses, you do get a melee weapon, which is great, and you want to be using those as much as possible as opposed to your damn bullets. You want those for the big bosses. But it's super smooth. Some of these monsters will have like a way of attacking, and you have to dodge at the right time. You will kind of see what they're kind of doing. You will kind of see when they're about to attack, and then you'll press, I believe, circle, and then you will dodge, and then you can hit R2, and then you can literally use your melee weapon, which doesn't break, which is only a good thing. I hate games that just break flipping weapons. It was surprisingly very, very smooth. When you get hurt, the whole screen would go red. And we found this pretty annoying. I was like, it's a bit annoying because I'm literally dying all the time. I'm literally near on death. Imagine I'm just playing as like this for the whole game. The accessibility options, which I realized is with the update file. With the original file, it actually wasn't on there. But when I updated the game again, you can actually use James's jacket as a way of indicating how much health he has, which is pretty good. And it just keeps you more in that immersion. His jacket will get bloodier and bloodier when you are at low health. And then when he uses his pills, which he pops a lot of damn pills, I don't feel like I'm dying as much now. The blood on his jacket will disappear. I recommend playing it with that setting, because I wish I didn't play about half an hour with it with a red screen. And I have to say, the audio with some of these guns are top notch. You get the standard handgun, which I just love the way that gun sounded when you were reloading. You got your shotgun, which obviously is a standard shotgun. My gosh, it does feel heavy, and it does get you out of some tight situations with some of these two-legged bitches. And then later on in the game, you also get a rifle. So it is very, very simple with the weapons you get. And I flipping love that, man. No over-exhausting on these weapons and these upgrades. Like, there's no upgrades in terms of upgrading James and his weapons. I like that, man. I like that. Just having a single-player game. Minimal upgrades in terms of all his weapons and stuff like that. It's just purely focused on the experience. Now, I love Resident Evil 4. I do love it. My God, the amount of upgrades you can get. Yeah, they put those microtransactions in there later. But this is just a nice change of pace where you don't just have to upgrade for better damage. Just make sure when you're playing through the game, you use your map as much as possible. Now, I did, but then there were times where I was just exploring. People on stream were just like, just use your map. There's a question mark. And I was like, oh yeah, the question mark and stuff like that. Make sure you go to those areas. Use your map as much as possible. You will get multiple maps so you can rotate from different levels of where you're at, and that will make life a lot easier. I love to just explore. That was the best thing. But use your map. In the menu, you will also get certain items that you will pick up. What I didn't realize was you need to combine some of these items. So again, I refrained from going through the menu quite a lot in this game just because it was so immersive. I think because there was hardly anything on the screen. But there are certain items you will get throughout the game which you will need to combine. So again, I got a bit of help on stream where it was like, combine this with this. And I was like, okay, I'm not really going through my menu. So you just got to use your head. Obviously, I haven't really got that much going up here. Silent Hill 2 is every gamer's dream. Unless you like DEI and inclusivity and shit writing. It is a single-player, story-driven game, and this stays well and truly closely to the original and brings it to modern hardware. The gameplay and combat is simple but fun, and the main fun in this game is the exploration of these beautiful environments, buildings, and piecing together this story, which will have you surprised by the end of the game. The game does it so well. I didn't get bored once in this game because I was always wondering what the hell is going on. Oh my! Oh my! Now, some of you have asked a lot in my reviews to actually start ranking them out of 10. I didn't like to do that just because based off the review, you can kind of choose whether you like the game or not. If you like it, let me know because I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Just because of those game-breaking bugs, this would have been a perfect score because I really enjoyed my 12 to 15 hours of the game. It's not that long. 15 hours is long enough, to be honest, on certain games. I don't like to base games based off how long they are. So I think you can have an amazing 10-hour game. Anything less than 10 hours for a single player game. For a 60-70 pound game, I would be like, that's a bit short. Anything 10 hours and over, for me, I'm happy. Not that one on Xbox. Like, was it Hellblade? What was it? It was like 5 hours. It was like, that's way too short. That's a demo. The question is, what do you think about this review? What do you think about Silent Hill 2? I want to know if you're going to pick this game up or not. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video. I started playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Shout out to Soul on Ice. First Call of Duty campaign I've enjoyed in a long time. So good. I wish they'd make a full-on campaign devoted Call of Duty like this. Make it an open world. Thanks for the comment, bro. And I really have enjoyed the campaign to Call of Duty. I'm working on a review for that one as well. I'm just going to aim to get as many reviews out as possible. Really enjoyed the campaign. I played Cold War, which I did like. I felt like this was longer than Cold War. It was brilliant. I hadn't played a Call of Duty since Cold War, and before that, I think it was like World War on PS4, which I didn't even complete. First time I've got back into a Call of Duty game. Totally recommend it. I'm currently playing the zombies on my own. I haven't actually played it online with anyone yet. I've got to like wave 15, and my gosh, I'm really enjoying it. It has brought me back to Call of Duty. I haven't even touched the multiplayer. If you're thinking about picking up Call of Duty, if you're someone who hasn't played it in years and you're just like, oh, I used to like those, you might enjoy it just like I did, mainly the campaign and the zombies. Let me know as well, are you going to be picking that one up? Now, I better go because, I can't remember what I was doing.
No, listen, how? How is there a glitch? How?